Okay, we are making a picture of birds, and I'm calling them lovebirds because there's hearts around them, and they're out in winter in near Valentine's Day. So I'm going to start at the top here with this curved shape for this bird. And I would suggest that you draw with pencil first. But I'm going to use permanent marker because that's what shows up better on the video. So I curve down a little bit, and now I'm going to make a heart shape for the bird's wing. Okay, and then I'm going to do another one facing the other direction on the bottom. Start with that curve. And then come back. Make a heart-shaped wing. And then finish off the tail. Okay, so both the birds are going to need an eye and a beak. Eye and a beak. And I also added a few polka dot patterns inside there, so just by making some circles. And the little bird claws. And then they're both on a branch, so just going to make a line underneath. And then a line underneath the other one. Okay, I'm going to add some lines for these little greenery branches coming off here. Probably they're pine needles. And wherever you have space. And then I just made some lines coming off of those. So an artist that made a lot of bird pictures was John James Audubon. He was an American artist, and he was also considered to be a naturalist because he was showing the birds in their natural environment and the way that they really looked, the way they behaved in nature. And I'm going to add a few hearts in the background here. Again, wherever I have space. So he was born in 1785 and he died in 1851. And he was also a scientific illustrator. That means that he was making his bird pictures for science. He ended up compiling artwork for a book that showed all of the birds in North America. And I'm going to make some circles for snow coming down. All right, and then your picture is ready for coloring or maybe tracing first with crayon. I did trace this example with crayon. And then I colored it in. And I used the Kwik Stix, tempera sticks, and just carefully colored in my spaces. So when you're using the Kwik Stix, you want to try to, when you're doing smaller areas like this, try to use the edge of the color instead of straight flat down, because it's harder to know exactly where your color is going to come out. But if you're using, roll it up just a little bit, and you're just using the little edge kind of at an angle there, then it's easier to stay inside your lines. And I kind of had them using matching colors, even though the colors are not in the same spot. So for example, the pink on that bird body matches up with the pink in this bird's wing. And the same pink for the polka dots on this one. So it kind of makes them look like they are more of a matching set, if you will. I'm going to roll this up just a little bit so I can just sort of use it as an angle to try to get inside my lines. So if you get outside the lines a little bit, not a big deal. If you want to smooth off your edges of your lines, I think that the crayon would help with that. So just if you wanted it to look a little bit more solid along the edges. So I did try to keep most of this design bigger and bolder, not too, or more bold, I should say, so that there wasn't too many tiny little details, because I did know that I wanted to use the Kwik Stix for this. Okay, and I used the yellow for the beaks. And then a little bit of black for the inside part of the eyes. And then coloring in my hearts for my background. With the red. Just a little extra pop of red. Looks really nice. And there's probably a lot of other colors that would look really cute on the birds too. All right, and then good luck finishing yours up.